Hello, I am Christy. This is Positive Exploration. Today's video, I want to talk about making a pro-con list. You know, if you are wanting to make a change in your life, a career change, or any kind of life change, but you're not really sure sometimes which way to go and everything, I want to offer some tips on making the pro-con list, because simply writing out pros and cons and drawing a line through the middle and making a list on either side is not all there is to it, right? Simply counting up how many more pros there are than cons is also not the only thing you need to do.
Leave your limitations, live and go against them. Just let go and start up something new. Cause I know that what you planned out, everything that you built up, isn't what you want. And I know the life you're living isn't that fulfilling. Let me help you out.
First on the list, as you create this list, make sure there are no filters, okay? You're not censoring yourself. Make sure that as you write out the list of pros and cons, even if you don't feel like a good person or you feel selfish, writing down whether something's a pro or a con. Like if you're going to make a big move or, you know, whatever it is, you need to write down your thoughts and those gut feelings, good, bad, and ugly. If those things are popping up in your mind as you think about these choices you need to make, then those things matter at least a little bit to you. And so you need to write them all down. You've got your list, right? Pro, con, okay? And you've numbered them. Make sure you number them so you know how many on each side, how many pros you have, how many cons you have, and that you did not filter anything out. If it was relevant to the situation, if it matters to you at all in any significant way, then put it down. I want you to look at this list and you're like, okay, I have 10 pros and 8 cons, so maybe I should do this, right? There's 10 good things and only 8 bad things. But wait. The next thing you need to do is weigh each item on a scale of 1 to 5. Okay? How good is this first pro on the list? How important is it to you? 5 being very important and 1 being important, but you know, lower on the importance. And so if it's a 1 or a 2 on the scale, then write +1 or +2 on the scale. And then do the same thing on the con side. Look at either side. Which side has more 4s and 5s on it? And I really don't want you to add it up. I want you to look at how many things weigh more on either side. If there are if you have bigger, more important cons, like if your con is this job means I have to travel 75% of the time and I don't want to do that, that's a +5. Okay? And then you have 2 others like that, and on the pro side, there's just some 3s and 2s and 1s, I would say the con side wins. You can do better. Wait it out. Don't keep going with this thing, because it's not going to work. You're going to be massively unhappy doing all that traveling and dealing with those other 2 major cons that come with this decision. Of course, you can only take in and write down things that you are aware of about your decision, right? A lot of times there are things we could never foresee, and there are things that there are elements unknown to us because we've never been to that place, or we've never had that kind of job before, or we've never been in a situation like this before. It really is best to be patient until the right thing comes along and it's the right time. Really, sit with yourself, sit with your feelings, and really figure out how important are these things that I've listed. And everyone is different on what they consider important, obviously. So if it's up there, it's up there. Your list has nothing to do with anybody else. That's another thing. Your list doesn't have anything to do with anyone else. Much more complicated with other people involved, a whole family involved. What's better for everyone overall, you'll need to make that kind of list. When I said that your list doesn't have anything to do with anybody else, I meant you and whoever's doing this decision with you. If they are not involved in this decision directly and they're just chattering out here, you need to toss that. See you next time.